so I get this aimed correctly. I get back far enough so you can get. I am hoping to get the whole guitar in this video because the last time I didn't show everything I needed to show you to do this little. I guess I'm going to teach a little bit, and I feel I've had enough. One second, enough beer to start doing that with. So I'm going to dumb it down. Alright. So, basically, this is for kind of intermediate people into guitaring, and the way this will help you the most if you already know basically every note you hit. Like E, D, C, B, A. And that's A minor. So, a lot of guitars know only their open string notes for the most part. They can tell you the names of all these, and they can show you the finger positions, which is going to help you a lot in this. So let's start with a few, and I'm going to just go off these ones. A minor, D minor, and E minor. Now, as I'm shedding some more learning experience on you, I'm all self-taught. Let's go with D minor to start with. Now, you can play every string for D minor, but the real thing that makes it D minor is these bottom three. That's D minor right there. We're going to focus on those, the other bottom half of the guitar, basically. So D minor right here. Now, if you slide it up 2 frets, you're now playing E minor, because D minor and the root note being there, 2 frets up, that's E, E minor. And then if you slide up one more, F minor, G minor, and A minor. And that's one we really want to focus on because this is the first original 3 chords I showed you. So let's go through the first 3 chords. And I'll go D minor to E minor to A minor. Hear that. Now, where chords always go well together, I'm going to start off with the way that I'm going to show you the sequence in the same sequence of patterns. So, I'm going to go D minor to E minor to F major to G major to the E minor. Okay. Now, I'm going to do that same sequence, but I'm going to show you how to do the majors on the bottom 3. Now, you know D major being these 3. And you play this in almost every song, or every easy song there is only consists of maybe 4 open string chords. So, D major. Now you slide up 2 frets just again, you hit the E major, 1 more fret, F major, 2 more frets, G major, and then the A major. Now, what you can do with this is put the majors with the minors I just showed you, because we start with D minor. Not D major, but D minor. The D minor, we're going to go D minor, E minor, F major, G major, to A minor. And we're going to play exactly that open string progression that I just played. So we'll do it right now. It's the same as that progression. That's part of it. So now I'm gonna also show you. You know your basic minor bar chords and your major bar chords. But we're gonna focus on the minor ones because those ones you can really play down here on the bottom 3. So let's say the E minor bar chord. If you just hit the bottom 3 notes, you're still hitting E minor. To the D minor, which is the same as. Like that, like I showed you before. Now, there's another bit. If you just hit the bottom 2 strings, these notes here It doesn't matter whether you're trying to hit a major or a minor because it's only two notes ringing clear and both of them contain basically the same notes within the minor and the major. So this is E major or minor, doesn't matter which. And that's D major or minor. Now, what I'm going to get to you with, which is going to enhance your playing and allow you to understand a little bit how, I guess, classical playing gets where you get those chords mixed with all the little solos and stuff like that. And you definitely need to know scales, and I imagine you would probably know scales by now if you know the notes that I'm hitting here in sequence, because I told you at the beginning of it all, you need to know all your notes that you hit. Now, I'm going to go down a little line of basically whole notes and scales that all revolve around the A minor scale. Alright? Where I did there. This is an E with the F E because it's A minor scale to the D to the E to the D again, and then I went to that A minor that I showed you earlier. Now the D to the C there to the E minor that resembles the bottom part of the E minor bar chord. That's off the B string, because if I try to do anything, see, that's what I'm trying to get at, is that you can use your spare pinky finger to do stuff, but only if it's in the position to do it. So the only position on that one to play it in was off the B string. So slide to the D minor. Now I can play on the bottom E string again. Now the A to the E minor again. The D minor, to the A minor, finally. And that can really enhance a lot of your playing, because you can like go from the A a little bit, the A minor, a little bit of like a higher pitch kind of stuff to it every now and then. See, that's what you're allowed to do with that, and also when other people hear you play, you're like, oh wow, he's doing something different kind of thing. But at the same time, there's a couple other things I want to show you based around just what you're used to, bar chords or open string notes, that you can also do with less strings involved. Let's start with C major, right? I'm going to do, well, C major is almost the same thing as A minor anyway, so it's going to be the same notes almost, except for now I'm putting a C in instead of the E, because I'm not going to play the E with this little progression. But when you play C major bar chord along, what is that? Eighth fret again. Alright, now you know where your middle finger lands on that string. You're going to leave that there, and where your pointer finger lands when you bar the whole thing down, you're going to leave the pointer finger on the top one where the E string is. What you need to do is you need to mute these two right here between the two fingers by just touching them. Don't put them all the way down to the fretboard. And you can hit what's called a trad. You can get that little note out of it. That's a major one, and it only works for when you're using bar chords along the E string. Now, what you can do with this, if you want to play a minor, which we're going to go to A minor next, you put your middle finger directly below the pointer finger on the same string it was for back here, and you still mute these two notes in between. So now I'm going to go C, A minor, F major, G major, and you're going to hear how it is played with the trad. Now, I'll play that a few times. Well, just maybe one. Now, remember what I was saying earlier, and this is how I guess quite a few songs are made when you hear like two guitars going at the same time or something like that, and they're not playing solos, they're just kind of playing the same notes, but one's higher than the other. Now, remember what I was talking about, the major and the minors and all that stuff down these bottom three strings? I'm going to play that same progression down here, starting with the C major, in the D major shape that you do up here, but all the way down here. It's the A minor that I showed earlier. Back to the triads. And always the main note. Back to the triads. And back to these ones. I hope that teaches you a couple things actually. But if you didn't understand the video, definitely learn up your scale. If you learn your scales, then you can learn a lot of stuff. And when you learn your scales, learn every single note you hit, and then you eventually start to learn the patterns. So E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. Alright, take that knowledge, make something of it.